Alright, hi everyone. I'm back in Pirates of the Burning Sea. This is the Legacy server. Curious, could I create... I guess I have got 6 character slots. Let's see if I could actually fill them up. I think I could. This isn't a free server. This is actually a subscription server. The other regular Pirates of the Burning Sea server is free. So I could make another character. I'm tempted to make a pirate because I've got a naval officer. There's a privateer. There's a free trader. Oh wait, there's also Spanish, pirate, British, and French. Pirate is like its own nationality. Affiliation. They're calling it affiliation. Fine. Why can't I change it though? Maybe because you're not allowed to switch affiliation. Once you have a character with that affiliation, you have to stick with it. That's my guess there. Nation and career. Yeah, these are blacked out, probably because I've already got a British character, but that's okay. Privateer would be, I'm guessing, like a freelancer on the sea, right? You're a privateer charged by letter of marque with hunting down and destroying enemies of the crown wherever you may find them. Though your foes call you thief and pirate, to your nation, you are a bold hero and an epitome of bravery. As a member of the privateer career, your crew is trained and supplied out of your own personal funds, which leads to more accurate cannon fire. Their fighting school is dirty fighting. The free trader. You are a free trader, an independent merchant, adventurer, tied to no company or government. You are an explorer, a daredevil, a fast talker, and a cunning opponent. You are the fuel that jumpstarts the engine of a thriving new world economy. Others inherit fortunes. Yours will be forged in the crucible of the burning sea. As a member of Free Trader Career, your ships are constructed to your order at private shipyards. And well, that just ends there. And I am the naval officer. Captain by courtesy, master and commander of a raw crew aboard an undergunned vessel. Your orders are sealed. The guns are run out, and the slow match is lit. Set sail on the tide, strike fear into the hearts of your nation's wicked enemies, and defend your way of life. As a member of the naval career, your crew is disciplined and frequently drilled in cannon operation, allowing your guns to fire slightly faster. Let's go back and choose my captain. I'm a level 5 naval officer from Britain. Interworld. Benjamin Wickham. Let's see what he has to say here. He's given me 2 missions. Business trip. Before he left, Lazarus Sykes delivered a message for you. He'd like you to join him up in Rosenol while he's attending one of his plantations. I suppose he's got a mind to help shed some light on the map of yours. He mentioned a reward as well for defending his estate from the Bildrat attack. You want to talk to his business manager as the first thing you do on arriving in port. Alright, so I do have this mysterious treasure map found in the tutorial. And I did help defend the town of Jenny Bay against the Bildrat pirates. Let's accept this mission. It's about time you moved on anyway. Your draft's getting a bit too deep for these waters. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. And then he has the Piper gets paid. It looks like your heroics haven't gone unnoticed, Captain Connery. One of the Admiralty's boys came by and said he'd like to have a word with you, and he didn't seem like the sort who liked to be kept waiting. Okay. Keep your wits about you, Captain. Nothing's making much sense here. First, the Bildrats attacked Jenny Bay, and now the Admiralty's sending one of their boys to speak with you. It's mighty fishy, if you ask me. They're checking me out. Look at those two. They're definitely checking me out.
What do we do with a drunken? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
Here's the port captain. If you want to engage other captains on the open sea and neutral waters, you've come to the right place. I can set or unset your PvP flag. I'm still in like the beginner ship with no upgrades. Let's not do that. What are the red circles on the map? Red circles are PvP zones. They can form around ports when sufficient unrest is generated. Outside PvP zones, players can only attack NPCs, or PvP flagged players. Inside the red circle, any hostile player is fair game. In order to create these PvP zones, you must generate unrest near a port. There are a number of ways you can generate unrest for your nation. First, sinking NPC ships and sinking the ships of other players on the open sea. You can also speak to the garrison commander, or rebel agent in a port, and turn in unrest supplies, or take unrest missions. When 3,000 unrest has been generated in a port, a pirate PvP zone is created around that port. In this zone, only pirates and privateers can initiate battles against other players. Once a battle starts, however, any player of the same nation can join to help. When 3,000 more unrest has been accumulated at the port, for an unrest total of 6,000, an open PvP zone is created around that port. In this zone, all careers can initiate battles against other players. If the unrest reaches 10,000, then the port moves into contention. At this point, the attacking nation is trying to seize control of the port from the defenders, and a battle ensues for control of the port. So that is really interesting, that you can actually go around the map, go around this map, and try to take over ports just by causing trouble, raising unrest. I think that's really cool. I think he just answered all these other questions with along with the first one, so I'm not going to bother. And I'm going to leave this port. I'm going to go ahead and do those other quests. It really bothers me that I can't orbit around my character. There's got to be a way to do it, right, camera? I see, so you can do it while he's standing still, but this is not checked off here. I have to check this off. Use cinematic camera while moving your avatar. Yeah. This is what I want. Perfect. I'm going to walk him right off the dock, though. Alright. Let's do Hell Hath No Fury. Let me just read that quick. Oh, this is the map that I needed. I was watching a video today of a fellow who was playing the Legacy server. This was months ago, though. And this shows you a nice a nice map that shows you everything you need to know about the area you're in. Not this stupid little map at the bottom right, which is either too far zoomed in or too far zoomed out. And even when you do zoom it to the right scale, it's hard to follow along because, like, it's 10 yards, 25 yards. Everything is just weird there. This is the map I wanted when I was trying to find that guy yesterday. Anyway, Hell Hath No Fury is a level 4 quest. Henry Cornelius has asked you to locate Lily Everett, a captain who regularly patrols the waters around Jenny Bay. She was last known to be sailing towards Paragotos Isle on a personal mission. That's what we're going to do. Hell Hath No Fury. I really should look into upgrading my ship. I could craft some consumables for my ship now. I have to go to what is the name of the port? Not that one. Oh, it's up this way. Bartica. That's where I have my my warehouse is in Bartica, and I have a logging facility, and I also have a place that refines logs. What do they call it? What do they call that? I don't know. Lily Everett lies just off your bow, but she's not alone. A group of Drakesman pirates has her surrounded, and one of them is attempting to board her. Let's go rescue the damsel in distress. I should have also changed my ship, because in the last playthrough I did... Why aren't we moving here? I did some quests and I got rewarded another ship. Now, the reason why I haven't really taken that too seriously is because the quest was for the economy, and I think the ship that was being given to me is more of a merchant ship than it is a fighter. I think right now I'm in a schooner. I don't really have the wind. Let's go to sailing so we can go faster. Alright, that's a Drakesman pirate. That's a Drakesman pirate. Lily Everett is getting her ass kicked. Look at her sails. I think maybe I should have got in there quickly instead of sitting here looking at maps. Alright, let me see what I'm going to use. Let's just use basic round shot on both sides for now. What happened to my... Oh, because I'm in ship combat. That's why I don't have my blue keys. Let's focus in on the ships to my port side because of the way the wind is. I don't want to turn toward them, although I could fire at them right now. I could fire at him right now. Can I fire? Maybe he's too far away. Oh no, he's out of my arc. This is the arc right here. You see it? Now I get him. Boom. And now I'll get the closest one here. I'll get this guy. Bad, bad wind right there. Are they trying to board her? This is no good. We've got a gunnery. Gunnery lets them reload faster, I believe, and makes them a little more accurate. Come on, boys. Let's go. Load those balls. Let's go. Oh, did I just run aground? Oh, shit. I was trying to avoid turning against the wind here, but I ran out of real estate. The storm worsens and thunder rolls. I have to quickly fire and then turn. Oh, I'll run aground again. Got some damage to my hull there. Sails are still good. Focus on sailing. That makes me go faster. I think in order to turn quicker, I need maneuver. That was bad. I just got big hit. This is not a good angle, but we'll fire at them anyway. We got our cannons loaded. And now we'll go back to gunnery. I'm not sure what's going on right here, but I'm going to pull up right next to them. At least until those other ships catch up to me. and get some volleys of cannonballs into this boat. Focus on gunnery. How close are they? Yeah, it's not ideal. Let me change my loadout. I'll do grape shot. Actually, no, grape shot goes for the sails, right? Let me do canister. Canister's gonna get the crew. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. Knocked out a bunch of their crew. Now I have to avoid these guys coming around. Might as well fire at them. I have cannonballs on my port side. No, I don't. Ah. Cannonballs are on my starboard side. Let me reload this with basic round shot. They're far away. I really need to upgrade this boat. I hardly do any damage. It's terrible. They're boarding. That's what they're doing there. Boarding. The ship is preparing to board another ship. They cannot be boarded. The rain worsens, becoming a storm. Let's hit him with canister. Close range here. Nice. As soon as I shoot my next volley from starboard, I'm going to change it to canisters on both sides. I'm just going to try and take down the number of crew on the ship that's boarding here. My ship is still in decent shape, believe it or not. It seems to me like I'm not doing much to them, because I think maybe they're already bound to the boarding cycle here. Let me defeat these other two ships. Let's try the heavy shot. Switch to resist. Increases damage resistance. Damage resistance plus 14%. Morale has to be at least 20. Totally destroyed their port armor. That's why they got out of there, I think. Alright, let's just turn the other way. We're going to go against the wind here again. Very slow pace here on these nautical fights, but they are very strategic, tactically, anyway. You have to really maneuver correctly. You have to know who to engage with and what ammo to use. His rear armor is suffering, that other one. This one here has no port armor. Now I'm going to go for his starboard. My armor is also really, really deteriorated. I have no front armor, my port armor is gone. My rear armor is nearly gone. The best thing to do here would be to try to get alongside him so I could put some rounds into his port side. It's going to be a matter of time now, it's not going to be who lasts the longest, because I am not going to last the longest unless I start sinking them. This is a bad place to be. I'm going to be sailing right between these two. He's showing me his port, but he's turning. He's not going to want to show me his port side. I have to take this shot. That's his morale. Alright, the middle is his health of the ship. So I'm starting to eat into the health of his ship now that I've got the shields down. Fortunately, the same is happening to me, and I'm almost sunk. And if I sink, I'm going to change ships. I think I'm going to have to. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. This ship seems like it's useless. Almost lost my starboard shields. Starboard bomber. It's not shields. It's armor. Ah, I sunk. Your ship has sunk. Return to port. Okay. I'm going to change up the ship. Your Naval light corvette fallback has been destroyed forever. You've received a free Naval light corvette fallback. What does fallback mean? Yeah, that doesn't matter, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my ship out, but I don't know how to do that. How do I get a new ship? Tell me about outfitting my ship? Let's see. Tell me about ship storage. In addition to the spots available in your basic dockyard, you can also permanently store ships in your nation's capital, Port Royal. In the dockyard window, you can see any ships you've put in storage by clicking on the Ship Storage tab. You can view these ships from anywhere, but you can only access them in Port Royal. Unlike the dockyard, you can't travel to these ships just by clicking on them. If you sail to Port Royal, you can deposit and withdraw ships from storage.
100 ships, 100 captains. Every single one thinks its problems are more important.
How do I get a new ship? Well, let's just enter the dockyard and see what I can do. Let's store the ship. Well, he just told me that I couldn't do that until I was in my home port. You can store 100 ships in your nation's capital. This is not my nation's capital, so... let me see if I even activated. Where's my inventory? Is this my inventory? It is. This is all the ammo I have. Consumable items. I have hull patch. Why didn't I use that? Let me put it on a hotbar. That's hull patch. Hull patch. Give me a tooltip. Hull patch quickly repairs 200 plus 10% of your max armor integrity. I've got a mast brace. A rough mast brace quickly repairs 275 plus 10% of your max sail integrity. And I have a keg of rum. Quickly recovers up to 35 plus 10% of your max crew.
100 ships.
And I have some salvaged cannons.
Every single one thinks his problems are more important than anyone else's. Pah!
This is a novice ship bundle for captains who sail small ships. This bundle contains 3 permanent outfitting items, 2 repairs and 1 gunpowder. Rarity exceptional. Well, I might activate that if I can't activate my other ship. I can't seem to find it. Maybe I didn't get into the ship. Maybe it's... Let's see something here. Maybe it's a blueprint to build a ship.
I like the cut of your jib, Captain.
Not sure if I need this here.
Feels sometimes like I've been calling this same ship forever, I tell you.
Alright, let me go in there then. I'm going to unlock this novice ship bundle. How do I use it? I'm right clicking it. Maybe I've got to put it on a hotbar? Yeah.
I was looking for a crew of prime seamen, ended up with dregs from the press gang.
This merchant's gunpowder is one of the things I got. Increases accuracy of shots by 5. Only 1 gunpowder item can be active at a time. Merchant's keg of rum quickly recovers up to 114 plus 12.35% of your max crew. And merchant's spare guns quickly replaces 1 gun plus 26% of the max guns in every battery.
Means a storm's on the way.
Do I just drag and drop that there? Nope. Everything's got to be brought down to a hotbar to use. You must be on your ship in an encounter. Okay, I get it. These are consumables, they're not ship upgrades. What's in the mysterious box? The strange salvage from the wrecked merchant ship appears to have a watertight chest. It is locked securely and the key is not in evidence. Perhaps the fence that Henry Cornelius mentioned will be able to shed some light on this mystery. It's a mission, okay? If your recollection is sound, the fence can be found in Jenny Bay. Well, that's where I am right now. Let's go look for the fence. I'm down there on the dock. That's the governor's clerk. These are trainers. Here's the fence all the way on the other side of the island. Boy, I wish I had this yesterday. Excuse me. Oh, I can't go that way. Where's the fence? Probably in an instant somewhere.
I'm telling you, one eel pie, and I'm ready.
I don't know why, but this movement is making me dizzy. Ah, that's Glory Herman. Oh, the fence is over here.
The entire.
Perry Larson, the British Trade Union. What are you doing here? Don't you know they're following you? You've practically signed my death warrant. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to have caught you at a bad time, but I was wondering if you might know anything about this box. That box? You brought it here? Hell's teeth, man. They'll flay me alive if they find that here. So the box is important then. Something terrible, something terribly illegal, I shouldn't wonder. If you would be willing to testify. Now, I hope I'm not interrupting anything important. I couldn't help it over here. Testimony would make the boss very, very upset. We're here to make sure that never happens. Just walk away, Captain. I could let them kill the fence. You'll not kill this man while Leoben Conroy draws breath. On guard, knave. I said on guard. Shoot this guy. Boom. I love how it takes one shot. I love how the musket just one shot and they're dead. I did my best to stay out of this, but now it's too late for neutrality. If you ever need assistance in your fight against the crime lord, I'm your man. Did that push my quest? You've met with the fence and discovered the lengths to which the crime lord will go to retrieve his precious box. This will surely be damning evidence against the crime lord. Return the box to Henry Cornelius for your reward. Here's my naval trainer. He can teach me the skills of the Navy. And he's got missions. Captain by courtesy. You there, you call yourself Captain Conroy, do you not? Of course, you and I both know you're only a captain by courtesy when you command a sailing vessel. I've good news for you, though. Your deeds have caught the attention of Captain Edward Swain. He's looking for able-bodied sailors interested in this dog. He's looking for able-bodied sailors interested in making that rank something real. If you want a life of honor, duty, and national service to Great Britain, along with prize money and steady pay, you should speak with him as soon as possible. Uh-huh. And he's got a tutorial here. Claim a prize. Good to see you, Captain. As you may have noticed, when you achieved level 5, you received a new skill called Claim Prize. I didn't know that. If you'd like to learn more about how to use it, meet me on my ship in Borders Bay. Okay. This is Alan Tompkins of the British Navy. What can I do for you? What do you do here? It's my honor and my duty to ensure that the defenses of this town are kept in some kind of working order. I used to tell newcomers I was the garrison commander, but that title's far too grand for what I do. No, I work for a living. I scrape together every resource I can find, from abandoned forts to independent captains for hire, to keep the drakesmen from taking over once and for all. Red Tide. This is a group mission? Okay, never mind. Nobody's playing this game, so... Yeah, this is weird. The movement got weird once I switched the camera to be able to orbit while I move. And I'm not sure why, just making me a little dizzy. Where's Cornelius again? I forgot. Is he the guy that's down on the dock? I think he is. I didn't learn much, but apparently this box is evidence of the crime lord's depravity. It may make it much easier to prosecute him. Good news. Though if I have my way, that bastard will have no trial. You've done well, Captain. Deserving of additional compensation, if you ask me. Who are you and why are you so friendly? Why, I'm Henry Cornelius, of course. I command a small vessel sailing out of Jenny Bay, the port I have the honor of calling my home. If you need any directions or advice, I'm happy to share what I know. Okay. Let's do Hell Hath No Fury one more time. Maybe I can do better. Make sure I have enough. Let's see. Consumable items. I have bandages. I have all this stuff. My ship hold has plenty of bar shot. I'm running out of canister. I have very few great shots left. Let me go buy some. Tell me about what was that I just read? Tell me about outfitting my ship. Okay, there are slots where I could put things from my inventory. That I've done that already. I'm really just I just really want to buy stuff. I want to buy consumables. I don't know if he sells them. I have to rename my ship again to the Old Scurvy Dog. Yeah, you don't buy stuff here.
You're looking to buy a round shot, powder, provisions, that sort of thing. You want to talk to the auctioneer.
Here we go. This is for fishing. open my map. Maybe my map will tell me where to go. It's a trainer. Broadsheet peddler. It's the magistrate's office. Clerk. Navy trainer. The 13 coins. That might be someplace to check out.
Hear ye, hear ye. Listen and pay heed.
Oh no, the 13 coins is the bar.
Hear ye, hear ye. Listen and pay heed.
Yeah, the shop. Auctioneer is here. Let's speak to the junk merchant. Why are you called a junk merchant anyway? Because I'll buy just about anything, including any excess goods you might have. Junk to you maybe, but I can turn around and sell them for straight profit. And a lot of slight profits add up to bigger ones. Relatively little effort on my part. That said, I deal only in bulk, and will pay a tiny fraction of the prices your goods might command if you sold them to other players using the auction house. It's the collection exchange. I don't know what that is. Your stock seems a little used. Haven't you got anything new? If it's new you want, you're speaking to the wrong merchant. Try auctioneer. If he doesn't have it for sale, odds are he's heard of an auctioneer who does. Alright, maybe this is where I can buy some ammo. Tell me about the auction house. Auction houses are where players buy and sell trade goods and commodities. You can put up any item for sale at the auction house as long as the item is in your warehouse or ship's hold in that port. Since trade is so crucial to the survival of us all here in the Caribbean, you'll get a warehouse free of charge in the first town you visit, and also in the major regional cities: Barilla, Aranjuez, Pensacola, Pointe Pitre, Port Royal, Rossignol, San Juan, and Tortuga. I think maybe this is a completely player-run economy. Maybe I have to buy stuff from the auction house. Let's search... What was I low on? Canister? I want to order canister. Crate of canister shot. A crate of shot bundled for sale and transport. Use this item to generate 100 units of canister shot. Canister is a large number of very small pellets like musket balls in a canister, which it would explode on opening. After firing, with little ability to penetrate armor, this anti-personnel shot is best used at close range. Well, this is what I want. Its cost is 200. This is 200 doubloons.
And what do I hear for this dazzling collection of fine silver?
Is that right?
These are averages, 200. So I'll just say I'll do 190 because I'm a cheapskate. And I'll buy 2 of them for a total of 380 doubloons. Place order.
6, 7.
Do you really want
Does
to place an
anyone
order
have
of 2
a
units
real
of crate
notice?
canister shot
I grow
costing
weary
182
of these
doubloons? Yes.
shenanigans.
You created a new buy order, 2 units of crate of canister shot at 190
2 doubloons
each.
bid. That's 2 doubloons bid. Now 3. Will you give me 3?
Listen to the auctioneer. Man, what else do I need? Alright, that was canister grape shot. I need grape. Let's put in an order for grape. probably make all this stuff myself if I get my economy going too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Canister.
10.
This is still canister. Let's look for grape. Grape shot. Grape shot. Clear. Grape shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right?
All right, that's not working. Let's just leave. I'll fire what I have. The camera moves after I stop moving. That's the issue. That's why I'm getting dizzy. All right, now let's not dilly-dally. Let's make haste right towards Lily Everett. Looks like she's already been shot at. Her sails are full of holes. Let's go sail. Focus on sailing. Orders your crew to concentrate on speed at the expense of gunnery and maneuverability. Go, go, go. Let's get in the green here so we go faster. Well, all of my consumables disappeared from the bar up here. That's a bit annoying. Let's just focus on one ship at a time. I don't think I lose the mission if they board her. It looked like things got paused once she got boarded, and I think my only goal here says defeat 2 Drakes. Oh wait, it says defeat 3 Drakesmen. Maybe it went to 2 once that Drakesman started to board. That could be it. I'm in a bad spot here. I'm gonna play chicken to see. Okay, now I'm good. This guy's gonna get my cannonballs in just a second, and I'm gonna get his. Gunnery. Ooh. Did he not shoot at me? You know, focusing on one ship might not be a good idea. It's just best to just take the best shots I have when I have them. I think that's going to be my plan. Because I've got to kill them all anyway. Probably focusing on the same side of the ship would be a good idea. And, no, I thought I was running out of water there. I think I'm still good. Ouch, that hurt. Let's use a hole patch. Well, I'm gonna hold off. Yeah, I'm gonna need one soon. Let me put it over here. Alright, that's board. I failed. It's time to get out of here. Oh, that worked. A little bit. I used the whole patch. It worked a little bit. I've also got my defense on. I turned on Defender. He's losing crew rapidly. Let me try to board again. Failed. I've got the upper hand on... Oh, I think I got him. I did. Where is Lily? Or what's her name? Lily Everett? It takes a while for this to work, but the hull patch does heal you. Like, I had a lot less of this starboard armor, and now it's coming back. It's still coming back. This guy's full. Oh, that's land. There they are. They don't have much rear armor. got some sail damage, 89%. There's a long cooldown on the hull patch. Doesn't tell you how much, does it? It just says it's still cooling down. Let me reload with heavy round shot. He's destroying my port armor right now. I have an ability too. Emergency repairs. Your ship's armor or sails must be no higher than 99%. You must not have the effect unable to repair. Your morale must be at least 30. Reset timer 5 minutes. So this quickly repairs armor, structure, and sails. Also, ships. Also strips a disabling line and speed debuff. I think I'm hitting him pretty hard now on his starboard side. But he has full health. My ship is almost at half health. I'm not firing as rapidly as I would like to. I've got it on gunnery. Should I use hull patch again? Why not? Alright, now I'm starting to take some health off of his ship. So the whole patch is repairing my armor. I can see it. It does not give life back to my ship. It does not give the structure integrity. Does not make that come back. So, light repairs. Not sure if light repairs will do that either. Let me use light repairs also. I got him. New objective, board Lily Everett ship. Let's go to maneuver. Make a tight turn. I'm gonna have to go against the wind to get back there. I recovered goods from the wreckage and I got 222 doubloons plus 110 experience. And my boys could take a nice rest. And my ship is getting hull. It's getting structure and integrity back. Come on, my ship's gonna be like new by the time I get over there. That's one of the ships I sunk earlier. It just sunk. It just blew up. Alright, sailing. Hoist the lines, men. This is the cash shop is the first button. I just clicked it. This uses burning sea points. Or you can trade them in game for other items. Burning sea notes. No thanks. You know what? This is shallow water. I think that's the problem. Scraping the barnacles off the bottom of the ship here. I also don't have all my sails up. Oh no, my sails are all the way up. So this little lever up on top of this column is where my sail position is. So I have them hoisted all the way up. The blue bar represents my speed. So now I'm picking up wind and I'm going, or maybe the blue bar represents the wind. Well, it doesn't tell you anywhere what your speed is, so maybe it is the speed of your ship. Gotta be going slow to board, so I'll go... Well, now I'm going against the wind, so let me hoist sails. Once I come alongside, I have to go slow. Come on. Hey, there's me. A little more. A little more. Why can't I board? Maybe it's not Lily Everett's ship I need to board. Oh yeah, it is. Let's go, men. Boom. Shot him in the back. Easy. Thank you, Captain. Join me in my cabin, will you? Yeah. Well, Captain, I suppose I'm lucky you came along. A British ship sailing through these dangerous waters is not something I expected to see. What brings you here in the nick of time? Henry Cornelius sent me. Since you stopped patrolling the waters around Jenny Bay, merchants have been attacked and Nicodemus Knott's power has grown. He would like you to return to Jenny Bay and resume your watch. I'm sorry to hear that, Captain, but I left with good reason. Clayton Bigsby has been leading the Drakesmen to victory after victory, and I cannot let him continue. You seem to have more invested in this than prize money. Why are you so determined to stop Bigsby? That scoundrel was once very dear to me, before he gave up on his family and friends and became a Drakesman. We were engaged to be married. Long ago, when I discovered that, when he went to sea, it was not with privateers, as he'd claimed, but with pirates. Even then, I did not make him stop. All the time, Drakesmen were heroes around here, bringing in goods and luxuries that only governors and aristocrats could afford. It was not until my sister had remained in Europe for her education. My father had booked passage for her to join us here. Her ship was attacked by Drakesmen. Bigsby's Drakesmen. What those animals did to her. While you chase this one pirate, others are causing far more damage closer to your home port. Doesn't that bother you? Clayton grew up among the ships and merchants of Jenny Bay. He knows all their tricks, and he knows the waters around here better than any captain sailing. He could have been a very successful privateer, but there was so much paperwork and authority involved, so he went pirate. And now no ship headed in or out of Jenny Bay is safe so long as he lives. I'll see him dead for what he's done. You did what you had to do, that much is clear. That doesn't change the situation, however. You saved my life, I suppose, and for that I owe you. Will you return to Jenny Bay? The merchants there need all the protection they can get from Nicodemus Knott's thugs. I'd like to, but first I need to make Clayton Bigsby pay. I had hoped to send as many of his minions to the briny deep as I could before I went back to being Jenny Bay's watchdog. Maybe you can help me with that. Another mission, like a captain scorned. My sources tell me Clayton Bigsby is hiding out around these islands, and I'm going to keep searching until I find him. Or I've exhausted every hidey hole into which he could possibly be crawled. That means Jenny Bay is ripe for the plucking, and that is just as bad as letting Bigsby roam free. I've seen you in action. You are as much a fighting captain as I am. Will you keep these sea lanes clear of these Drakesmen for me? I accept. This isn't a permanent assignment. Come back when you've taken or destroyed at least one of their ships. That will send them a message and maybe make them a bit more cautious, giving me the time I need to flush out Bigsby. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Maneuver to take advantage of the wind before engaging your enemy. If you do, when you finally attack, the wind will favor you. Many the captain on the bottom of the sea who wishes they'd spent a little more time gauging the wind before the battle, and a little less time counting their gold before it was won. All right. So much attention to detail in these environments. Alright, puts me right back on the dock, and this is where I'm going to log out. Oh, I've got a bunch of missions here to do. My next time up, this Hell Hath No Fury is still going on. Well, that's because I have to turn it in. Let me do that. I found Lily Everett and saved her from being boarded by bloodthirsty pirates. Unfortunately, she wasn't willing to give me a straight answer about her plans for the future. That's a shame. I can't say I'm surprised. The blood runs hot in some, and there's nothing you can do to get them to see reason. And a new mission. Never see it coming. One of the reasons no one, not even the Magistrate Kerner, has been able to take down Nicodemus Knott is simple. Mr. Knott has employed a brilliant tactician named Clayton Amat, said to have sailed with Drake himself as his strategist. Amat can see the outcome of any naval battle long before it begins, and Mr. Knott has exploited that to help the Drakesmen and hurt us. No one, not even you, Captain, has a chance against Amat at sea, but I happen to know he's secretly been here in port for some time. The trouble is, we don't know where. I need you to ask around, locate Amat, and kill him. I recommend starting with the port captain. He knows more about what goes on in town than anyone. Alright, so now I'm assassin. All for the greater good. Alright, everyone. I'll see you next time. Be back with more Pirates of the Burning Sea, among some other games.